Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. And today's video is episode 1 of Ghost Recon Wildlands in depth, and we're going to be talking about all of the weapon and weapon part locations that is in ITACUA, which is the first region that you play in the campaign. It's basically where the game starts, and we're going to go through all of the weapon and weapon part locations. So first up is basically the Panoramic Sight, which is basically the equivalent of like a red dot sight. Honestly, it's probably one of the good sites to get, first thing in the game. And basically, it's at the first mission. If you come to this where you have to rescue the dude, it's basically right on the west side of the barn. I'll show you guys here in a sec. Basically, you go over to this little workbench thing, and it's sitting right here. And this is the panoramic sight, which is basically the same thing as the red dot sight. So that is the first attachment in the game. It's probably the easiest one to get right off the bat. Next up, we have the M40A5 sniper rifle, and I know most of you guys probably obviously know where the location of this weapon because of the betas, but basically after the first mission is complete, you rescue the guy, you bring him back to his location where you can complete the mission right outside of this little shack, which I believe, let's see here, what is it? That is the ITACUA Echo fast location or fast travel location, and basically it's just a little crate that's sitting right out front. It's a giant crate like this. This is what all the weapons crates looks like, and this is your M40A5 sniper rifle. So it's pretty good to have a sniper rifle in this game, and you get it right off the bat. So next we have the Compensator. It reduces recoil and is incompatible with suppressors, so you cannot rock this with a suppressor, and this is for assault rifles. This is up in the northeastern section of ITACUA, up here in this area right here, and it's basically up on the second floor of this building, as you guys can see here. And there's multiple ways into the bottom floor, and you basically just run around, go up the steps, and go up to the second floor, and it is sitting on the shelf right here. So pretty easy to get to. There isn't a whole lot of guards in this town either, so it's pretty easy to get to. Next up, we have the vertical foregrip. This is also for assault rifles, and it basically just it helps with the recoil of the weapon. It kind of makes it a little bit more easier to control, which is very, very good in this game. And this one is over here on the left side of the ITACUA region, up in this base camp. There are quite a few guards in here. Before I actually got in here to show you guys this clip right here, I did take out like 6 or 7 guards just so I could get over here without getting too much resistance and stuff like that. But you'll just go right up by these junk cars and go into this building, and it's sitting right up on this shelf here, and that is your vertical foregrip for your assault rifles. So next up, we have the Panoramic Sight, which it's very similar to not the Panoramic Sight, it is the PKAS. It is very similar to the Panoramic Sight. It just has a little bit more zoom, and this is actually in the Unidad base that is over here on the east side of the map, or at least east side of ITACUA region. And basically you just get in. There's a couple of different ways that you can get into this base, and it's basically in the armory room, which is right in front of the 2 sniper towers that are at the front part of the base. Basically just kill a couple guys, get in here, and you can get right in here and grab the sight. Personally, I like just the regular panoramic sight better, but that's just my personal preference. Next up, we have the MG-121 light machine gun. This is the only light machine gun that is in the ITACUA region. Obviously, they're not going to have more than one in each region. And this is in another base. It's down here on the southern area of the map. And this base also has a lot of guys, but if you have access to a helicopter, if you fly into the north end of the base, you pretty much can land right next to the weapon, and it's basically in this very, very back broken down building of the base. If you do a frontal assault, you are going to have to go through a lot of guys to get to this weapon, so I do recommend going to the back of the base to start. So lastly, is it lastly? No. We have the long barrel. Yes, this is the last attachment in the region. We have the long barrel for the assault rifles. This is not compatible with all assault rifles. It is actually compatible with the G36C, but it is not compatible with the P416. So you got to look into that before you get upset that because this does not work on some assault rifles. It does for some, and then it doesn't for others. So it's basically all the way over in the right portion of the map before you exit the ITACUA region, and it's in this building here. You basically just go up to the third floor, and it should be right over here on this little toolbox here, and that is your long barrel for the assault rifles. But that's pretty much all for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it and you guys found it helpful, please leave a like on the video, guys. It did take some editing to get all this stuff exactly how I wanted it. It would be much appreciated. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more Ghost Recon Wildlands in depth. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.